Okay, I just wanted to kind of follow up on a video that I did the other day, and really couldn't finish it the way I wanted to because one of my favorite softwares was your site was down, server was down, so I couldn't really show you what I was going to do. Um, but it's back up and running now. Serpattacks is a great software. If you haven't gotten it, you can get it free. Just go download it. It's called Serpattacks, and I'll show you in just a minute. But we went over. I kind of showed you what I do is when I locate a keyword that I want to try to rank for on my site. Um, I grab that keyword and I just use what the keyword research that I provided for you. But I get that keyword. If I don't want to write the article myself, I use Ineedarticles.com. I give them the keyword that I want them to write an article for. Okay, so they write the article for me. And here's what we're going to do is we got the article back. Keep in mind this is a handwritten, completely unique, good quality article. This is what you got to have when you're trying to rank an article on your site. Okay, that way you can get traffic to all those other pages of your site. So we need to rank a good. We need to have a good article to rank. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to add this to my site. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the title here. Now I'm going to go back over to my site and I need to add a new article. I added a category which is the same thing as my keyword. So I'm going to add a new article now. Okay, so I'm just going to paste my title in. Um, what I'm going to do is copy my keyword. I'm going to go down and go ahead and place this in my focus keyword. Okay. And I'm going to make sure and check the category. I'm going to copy the entire title and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, so now we need to get the rest of the article, so I'm going to copy this article. They do a great job writing articles, by the way. Okay, I'm going to paste my article in, and what I'm going to do is right click and I'm going to select all, and I'm going to put this at a 12 font. Okay, so we have our article in there. Now we need to put in our description. In the description you want to make sure your keyword is there. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that first two sentences, paste that there. I'm also going to come down to my meta description and paste that there. Okay, so we're looking good so far. Now we need to optimize this article for our keyword. Okay, when Ineedarticles does a keyword or article for you, they place your keyword 3 times within the content, and that's the way it should be. So what I'm going to do is, this is the first instance of the keyword. I'm going to go ahead and bold that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that one in italics. And now we need to go and take a look at our third keyword here. Okay, and here is our third keyword, which I'm going to go up in another format, and I'm going to choose to underline it. Now, just reading this article, it's obvious that I got somebody that actually knows about this, and they just wrote a great article about this, and this is really going to help my site. It's really going to get some traffic. Okay, so we have one keyword bolded, we have one underlined, we have one in italics. Now we need to put a link back to our home page. So I'm just going to grab a keyword here. I'm just going to link back to my home page. Okay, and we'll put that title and click add link. Now we need to put an inner link or link to a different page on our site. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab me this and I'm going to link it to a specific category. So what I'm going to do is open up my site in a new tab. I'm going to scroll down here to my categories and where I have my shop by vehicle, and I'm going to copy this link. Okay, go back here and I'm going to link this. Okay, and add link. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this. In a minute we need to put an image, sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and put an image in. So just a little trick on getting images from Google. I'm going to come down where it says, so what I did is put in my keyword into Google and come down here to images. And what we need to do, you don't want to just take images willy-nilly. You want to make sure that you can use them. So we're going to go to search tools and usage rights and labeled for reuse. So we have some good images we can use. Okay, so we need to grab an image. Okay, so back in our site, we're just going to add an image here. Okay, and since I already have some uploaded, I'm just going to use something I already have to make it a little bit easier for me. Okay, now the thing is, where it says alt description, you want to make sure you want to name this your keyword. Okay, and we're going to copy that and put that in our alt text as well, and we're going to insert that into post. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our featured in. We can put the featured image, the same image. Just for time. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is go ahead and let's just go ahead and publish this for right now. So let's scroll down and take a look. So we got everything pretty much the way it needs to be as far as on-page SEO. You can go to page analysis and take a look at a few more, more things. But pretty much we've got it where we want it to be. Okay. Now, before we start working on something else, let's go ahead and add this to our rank reporter. So we're going to go to add keywords, but I'm going to open this up in a new tab. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my keyword here. I'm going to add that to that keyword. I'm going to grab the URL to this particular article. I'll put that in and click add to reporter. Don't worry about it, this is my software. And I'm going to confirm. Okay, so we have that added to our reporter. We can close that out. Now what we're going to do now is open up serpattacks. Okay, so once you get serpattacks downloaded, open it up, and we're going to start doing some work in here. Okay, so we already know what our keyword is. Okay. So we're going to be working where it says SERP Analyzer. Okay, we're going to type in our keyword here, and then we're going to click search. And we're going to let the software do some work for us. It's going to bring back some results, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those results. Okay, so what this is going to show you, it's going to show you the top 10 websites that are ranking in Google right now for that term. You can see that it's given us a total of 11, which is very, very good. We should be able to rank this pretty easily. And also in serpattacks, the more red you see, it'd be easier for us to rank. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We need to find out who is linking to these sites. Okay, so I'm going to select this first site here, and I'm going to go down where it says selected website actions, and I'm going to send that to backlink checker, and it's going to tell me what the backlinks are of that site. So what's going to happen is it's going to bring back the top 50 backlinks for the website that's ranking #1 for your keyword, for our keyword. Okay, so here we go. We got a list of the backlinks that, if we go back to our SERP Analyzer, this site, which is #1 for our keyword, which was 2009 Pontiac GT, this #1 has all of these backlinks. So what is our job now? What can we do with this information? Well, we know that we want to try to copy what they have. We want to get the same backlinks that they have because obviously they're doing something right because they're number one in Google, right? Okay, so, and it's also going to give you where it shows where it says follow, okay, where they say true, these are do follow links, so that's good. Okay, so what we need to do is start going down this list, and very simple, we're going to go to each one of these and try to leave our link, meaning making a comment, or any way we can leave our link. That's what we want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and reverse engineer this person's number one here's backlink strategy. So that's what we're going to be doing with this list. So let's just take an example here. Let's go to this first one, and it's some other kind of website with a different language, so I'm not going to mess with that one. We'll go to the next one. Okay, so we see this next one is actually a fire department site from someplace. Now what you can do is, if you don't want to put your content on here, you don't have to. On this particular site, you can click on contribute, and you can leave some information here if you want. This is only if you want to. So if you don't want to do that, you can move on to the next one. But you're going to go down the list until you try to get as many of the backlinks as you can. So let's just go to the next one. Okay, so we're at this one here, Dave Knows Cars. Okay, let's try to figure out a way to leave our link. Okay, so what we're doing is going to just a single post, and we're going to try to leave a comment. Now when you're leaving a comment, make sure you read the article, and you're putting something intelligent into the comment field, and that way your comment sticks. Okay, very important. So I'm going to come down into the comment field and leave a comment. Make sure you use a good email. Okay, we're going to put in our website name or URL. Now we're going to put in our comment, and our comment must have our keyword in it. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and post our comment. Your comment will go into moderation, and hopefully we will get it approved. Okay, so that's the idea, going down through and trying to get as many of these backlinks as you can. Now, if you run into problems with backlinks, or you think that these may not be the best, or whatever the reason, if you don't want to do any more of these, go back to your SERP analysis and uncheck this. And we probably don't want to do number 2 here because it's a Wikipedia site, but you can see that there's a YouTube video that's ranking number 3 for that. So we might go ahead and see what backlinks this particular video has. So I'm going to check that and do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to send that to my backlink checker, and I'm going to check out what backlinks that particular YouTube video has. And you can see some of the backlinks this particular video has, and it's really not any that I want to mess with. So I'm going to go back to SERP Analyzer, and we can take a look at what Car and Driver has and what Motor Trend has, and try to get their but specifically we're probably going to take a look at these sites because they are review sites. So this may be something we can look at grabbing, seeing what their backlinks are. But I think you get the idea of how to use the SERP Analyzer and serpattacks to re-engineer what a certain site's backlinks are. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.